Alright, good morning folks. Nathan from KBL Texas Homestead, and I want to welcome you back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get all our updates. Today's video is going to be about harvesting our corn. Now, we posted a video a few weeks back about how we pollinate our corn, and this video is just going to be a follow-up showing you how we harvest it. We got corn that's been pollinated, it's ready to harvest. I've already picked one a few days ago just to see what it was looking like, how it was acting. It looks good. It's a little small, but it looks good. Most of the kernels are filled out. They're fulled up all the way to the top, so we're thinking we're going to have a good little harvest. But follow me to the garden. We'll go pick some, then I'll open one up and show you what it looks like. Okay folks, here's a good example of a nice corn ear that we have right here. And we are going to go ahead and show you how we harvest them off of the stalks, and then we'll get them all loaded up into our bushel basket, take them inside, and we'll knock all the dirt off of them, get a couple of them that we're going to save for our seeds for planting our next succession of corn, which will be as soon as we get all these harvested. Next few days I'll pull all these stalks up. We'll let the stalks dry because the wife will use them for decorations around the house come fall, and we'll plant another row of corn, try to get us some more corn going. But we're gonna save probably two cobs, and we'll use those for our seeds for our next planting. So let's harvest this corn, then we'll get back with you. Down. Twist them down. There, that's all you had, the whole leaf, that's why. So there it is. So this is how you want to harvest your corn off of the stalk. I'll peel back this little leaf. You take your corn, simply grab it with a twisting motion and pull away from the stalk, and the ripe ones will just come right off, and it's ready to go in the basket. Now I'll show you this one. So this is what I was talking about. You see these kernels that didn't form up here on top? It's because it wasn't pollinated. It didn't get pollinated, and so the kernels never really formed. I didn't do a great job of hand pollinating. But as you go further down, you'll see very nice kernels that pollinated and that were formed, and you've got good corn. So when we get ready, we'll have to open this up. You see all the bugs in there. You have to get all the bugs out. You completely pull your husk off, get your bugs out, ants out, and then you'll clean your corn up and however you want to store it. If you're going to store it on the cob, you'll just simply take this section, cut it off, and then you can slap it in the freezer, a hole like that. Or if you're going to can some corn, you can pop all the kernels off by hand, or get you one of those fancy graters, knock all the kernels off, can them, or put them in a freezer bag and freeze them whole like that. But depending on your application, how you want to use your corn on the homestead is going to determine how to preserve your corn. We're going to have a lot of these just frozen whole on the cob like this. We'll cut them off, cut the back end off, throw them in the freezer.
Throw that up. Wait.
I'm trying to get both of these. I just want to see a little bit. These didn't do good at all. It's a nice size one here. I want to show you this. So how do you know when your corn is ready to be harvested? Well, you'll notice that your tassels here, they all dry out. They'll turn brown up top. They dry out, and when they look like this, they are ready to be harvested. And you can also go through and feel your corn. You can feel the kernels through the husk. I can feel that this one has kernels pretty much all the way down and all the way up. Up here close to the top, there's a little bare spot where they didn't get pollinated, and that don't have no kernels on it, but we'll just take that section and cut it off and harvest the rest of it. This is what a small corn that didn't get pollinated real well looks like. You just have random kernels growing on the cob. This cob didn't get very big. It's got a bunch of blanks, but you do have some. So us here on the homestead, we'll simply take this one and either take all the corn off and then it'll get fed to the animals, or we'll throw it to them whole like this um, and feed. But you know, none of this will go to the waste. We harvest all our corn to eat. Whatever we can't eat or is not enough to eat or save, we will chuck this and give it to the animals to feed on. Okay folks, we'll open up. This is a nice ear of corn here. We'll open it up a little bit, kind of show you what to expect when you open up your corn. You want to peel that husk back a little bit, get her opened up, and you're gonna have bugs in there. This one had a few that didn't get pollinated up here. The corn didn't get to, or the bugs got to them. But for the most part, this is a good ear of corn. Solid, big kernels, beautiful color. It's got a few discolored ones in there, but nothing we mind. And it just looks pretty. Now that there, folks, is some beautiful corn. Trying to get all the kernels filled in. These filled in very nicely. That's gonna make us some good corn. Like I said, other than just the tip, the very tip, where you think it would get pollinated the best, didn't get pollinated, but we'll cut that off square, cut the husk off, and put it in our food bank. Nice, beautiful, sweet yellow corn. Alright folks, again, Nathan from KBL Texas Homestead, and thank you for coming along, watching us harvest our corn from our small garden plot. And if you've seen my garden plot, it's a very small plot that we got corn planted in, but we got quite a big harvest. Got some good, nice sized corn that seemed to be filled out all the way to the top. Looking good. Got a good bushel here full of, or it's a half bushel basket full of corn. Good little harvest for today. So again, thank you for coming by. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, and be updated when we get our new videos up as they come up. So thank you for watching. Remember, like always, till next time.